If you want to self-publish your book, you are using LuLu platform, and you are very new to all this, then this video is for you. In this video, we will learn how to create a very basic book design using LuLu templates. So for that, we will use the resources menu on lulu.com. And in that, we'll go to the option guides and templates. Now, there are so many guides which just tell you what needs to be there and what need to be done, which might be very daunting for the new users like me. So there is another thing which I found while I was trying to create first book, and which is that these book design templates. And in this one, the template I would like to use is US letter landscape. You can choose whichever template is suitable for, of course, your own project. I'm going to download this. Now we have downloaded this and we will go to our downloads. I'm going to unzip this. The folder has been unzipped. And in this folder, you can see we have 4 folders. So basically right now, what in this video we are going to cover is the interior template, the template for the interior pages. For that, interior templates folder, and cover templates is for the cover, which we will be covering in another video. And this is book creation guide if you would like to read further for that. Okay, we will open that. And in this one, it shows you the Word template, the PDF one, and the InDesign spreads. So I'm going to use InDesign because I think I can better work with that, although I have not used InDesign until 2 days before. But when I used it in combination to Photoshop, which is I'm quite used to of, I found it very easy and helpful, and I thought I should be sharing this so somebody else might find it useful. So InDesign spread, in this one, this version is for the old InDesign software, and this one, which has extension of INDD, we will be using that. Okay, so this is the template, which you can see, and this is the book title. Since we are just doing the interior pages today, I'm going to show that one only. So this would be my first page actually. Now, in this one, it is showing you the safety margins and everything in the lines. But there is something which I figured out was if we go to window menu and go to layers and enable those, you can see the layers are there. And there is a layer which is hidden. If you enable that layer, it will give you hard safety margins and the gutter margins and everything. And I think this is easier not to make any mistakes. And of course, you can hide it if you want to see later on how your page, both pages look like collectively. Okay, so now next thing is that how we are going to create design which maps to exactly to this one. I always use Photoshop for that. So let's go to the Photoshop. Okay, let me open Photoshop. All right, so here is Photoshop. I actually already have created a file for me, but I can quickly show you how to create that. So if you remember when we downloaded the template size was 11 inches in width and 8.5 in height. So this is what we need to do. So we will go to File on Photoshop, New, and width, if we do it in the inches, 11, and height should be 8.5. Resolution, I'm going to choose is 300 because we really want to create a very high resolution image. And then the color mode, this is very, very important. RGB color is to show the colors on the screen of computers or other devices. For printing, we always have CMYC color. So make sure this is chosen and then create. Now, the project has been set up. Now we need to create some guides here for the safety margins, etc. For that, we will go to Guides, View, Guides, and New Guide from Shape. And now, let's say we need this much margin. So we will create all the 4 margins, how many pixels we want. Because basically this page is exactly going to fit on the template page because we took the same height and width. So you do not need to fiddle out with the scaling, because I'm going to create one image and I'm going to put that image in the InDesign. All right, now inside this, you can create whatever design you want. And as I said, I have already created one. This is my design, which I would like to put in the InDesign. Once I have completed my design, I have exported it. I can export again for you, export it as a quick PNG. And I have saved it. Since I have already saved it, it's asking me to replace it. All right. Now this image is being saved. Meanwhile, we will go to InDesign. And basically what I will do is I will take to page number 2 and 3 because I can show you how two images look side by side. Okay, so I'm going to import one image to the page. First of all, in the layers, I will select artwork so that whatever I import, it should go to the artwork. Import file, and I'm going to choose this image. And I'm going to put this image here. Before I actually drag this image on top of this, I would like to get rid of the text in there because I do not need that text. So go into the layer and hide that text. And actually, I'm going to hide text from the other page too. Now I'm going to drag this one, and you will see that this is exactly the size which we were looking for. If because of the solid borders, you cannot really see it, you can always hide those borders and you can fit the page. All right, and you can see that our page exactly fitted onto the template. All right, now what we need to do is we need to get the other image and we will put that image on this page. So I click on this page, menu came back to import file. I'm going to import this one here and simply drag. So now you can see that, let me hide this layers panel. You can see that that's how this is going to look like. And you can see that mostly the text and everything are within the safety margins. If we want to add the page numbers at the bottom, we can do that. You can see it's pretty simple. If you are not really comfortable using a new tool and you have never used InDesign before, maybe design whichever tool you are comfortable with, export and put it in there. And if you are using Photoshop, please follow the guidelines which I have shared, that always make sure the color is CMYK and the size, so that you do not really need to make something wrong while scaling of the images. In coming videos, I will share more experiments with InDesign. Stay tuned to learn more.